What's going on, everybody? Ep15 back with the DoubleEShow. It's Banished Wednesday with Red Ketchup's Editor's Choice, Colonial Charter 1.76, Plymouth Plantation, and a plethora of other mods. So when we left off last week, we had put in the boarding house, which we turned into a coaching inn. And we dressed it up. We put the stone wall on it. Gave them some picnic tables. Kind of secluded off the backyard area. I also put in the homeware supplier to make fancy homewares, so we could finish the building of the houses on the island. I put in a fountain. I went around and dotted in some lamps, which I did not have lamp fuel or lamp oil, so I used a debug tool for decoration. I have the distillery going over here, and they're going to use the apples, furnace fuel, and glassware to make Applejack, which is spirits. Right? And so luxuries limits 2,500. They haven't reached that limit. Turn that off. I don't need to follow it. But if we come over here to the trading post here, can I put spirits in here? I've got ale. Let's go inventory. It's 19% full. Let's go down to spirits. Actually, how many spirits do we have? Let's be sure. We've got 33. So I'll put in 50. Okay, we'll go to trade. And how much do spirits trade for? 10. Very nice. Okay, so these guys will work on getting all the stuff that's needed there. Excellent. Back here, we could use a few homes, but we're not going to worry about it just yet. I did come around, make sure I took out some flattening plaza pieces and put in stone road. That way I could put in my decorations as needed. Got some town maples and whatnot going on. I have the lumber yard turned off for now. Let me actually see real quick. I want to see if I have lumber. I do. I still got 346. Excellent. So we want to start moving towards Williamsburgh. And I have an idea in my head how Williamsburgh is going to lay out. At one end of Williamsburgh, they have the courthouse, the armory, or the weapons maker and whatnot. Those items, the weapons maker and whatnot, we can get out of Red Ketchup's stuff. So if I come into the decorations, no, here, corner buildings, toolbar, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Services toolbar, no, it's not what I'm looking for. Storage, no. Transportation, no. Red Ketchup resources toolbar. There we go. So in here, I should find there's a jewelry maker, a foundry. Should have. There's a furniture maker. There we go. Weapons maker, armor maker, sandpit. So anyways, so on the southern portion of Williamsburgh, we're going to have a courthouse. We're going to have a couple of the fancier homes. We'll have the weapons maker, might have a stable and whatnot, and we will move towards the business row, and then at the very end up here, we will have the governor's mansion, and higher end buildings and whatnot there. But I have these three branches coming across, or three bridges coming across, going over to Williamsburgh proper from Fort James Island, or James Island, from Fort James, and I want to, I'm definitely taking this main route that's going to go straight up through, but over here, I've got another wide bridge, and I'd like to get some storage in. Now, if I come under the community toolbar and I go into here, and I go into covered stockpiles, I can do a log stockpile. I'm going to do a stockpile all. No, actually, I don't want to do that. I'm running out of storage on the Fort James side of things. Everything is full up. So I'm going to do a log storage covered stockpile. Now, basically, all this is a stockpile. Okay, if you make it 4 by 4, right? Yeah, 4 by 4. So if I zoom in here, and we come one off the road, and I go 4 by 4. You see a building pop up? This is the stockpile building. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, and they're gonna put in a stockpile there of wood. Then I'm gonna come to this side. I'm gonna come one off the road. And I'm gonna go 4 by 4. And I'm gonna rotate it around. Suppose I don't want to do it that way. What if I went 4 by 4 in that direction? No, it still places it. Yeah, I gotta kind of do it there. Alright. So actually that means I'm going to come in here. I'm going to take out this stockpile. I'll come back in here. I need to make it one further off. So we're going to go one off the road. So here's the 3 wide road. There's one there. It's going to go there. I'm going to go one up 4 by 4. Rotate it around. So it's going to go there. Okay. Stockpile stone. 4 by 4. Rotate it around. It's going to go there. So that's a stone stockpile. Then we'll go iron. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, if I go 4 by 4 there, trying to see if I can, you know what, let's unpause. We'll get those parts built, those stockpiles built, because I'm gonna need to see what I'm doing. That means I'm gonna have to clear some trees. Now that's stone and logs, right? So log stockpile is done. Now if I come in here and I go clear trees like so, not a lot of trees, but I'll be able to see what I'm doing. And then if I come in here to clear stone, I can do the same thing. Yeah, collect some stone. Yeah. So you see how they look? These are just stockpiles. They just have the appearance of having coverage. We're going to come in here. Nope. In here. I'm going to go coverage stockpile. I'm going to go with a second log stockpile. right next to the other one. Okay. Want to close that. Close that. Come on, close that. And then we've got firewood, minerals. So I want to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, that is 4. Okay. Rotate that around. There we go. Mineral stockpile. And then industrial materials, storing materials, 4x4 weight. Examples of materials are sand, clay. Construction would be, examples of construction are lumber, bricks, roof tiles, glass, copper bars, fodder, thatch. Got it. Fire logs, iron and minerals. Yeah, so iron and minerals, and then that's just the stockpile cover. So we're gonna come over here. So again, 4x4. Yep, just like that. So that's iron and minerals, and we'll do one more log stockpile. Yeah. Okay. Unpause. Don't get working on that. Okay. So we'll see them as they clear. And then I kind of want to make want to see if there's a miscellaneous. So there's a stockpile all. Okay, so I'm going to pause here. I want to come this side. 4x4. Yep, we'll go this way. Okay. And then, nope. 4x4. Okay. Over this way, because that's 3 stockpiles together. Materials. That's the clay and sand. So if I go 4x4 rotated around, like so. And then materials and construction. So I don't think I did a construction, right? I didn't. So now I'm going to put in the construction one, which will be 4x4, same direction. We'll unpause them. Got that stockpile. Oops. That stockpile. That stockpile. And that stockpile. I think that should give me plenty of stockpile area to start clearing land of all materials. So if I come in here like this, I should be able to start clearing all of these items. Now that's the other thing I wanted to bring up. When I get to making the Williamsburgh main drag, There's going to be a field in the center between the roads. And I'll explain that in a second. As soon as these stockpiles are complete. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We have plenty. I just need one more thing, guy. Come on. Come get it. Come get it. One last thing. Okay, looks like the fancy homewares is working. Let's pause this for a second. So they're making the fancy homewares. I don't have to track that anymore, because that's all he's going to do. Let's go to trader. Come in here. Iron tools, charcoal, wooden tools, healing poultice, which we're actually really good on everything. 4.5 on happiness. Looks like 5 complete hearts on health. Doing good. We've got iron. Hops, we've got stone. Herbs, copper tools, fire bundles, rough tools, furnace fuel. Yeah, we got 1,700 industrial fuel. I think we're good. So we're going to dismiss you. We're going to come back over this way. And let me explain what I'm talking about as far as a field between the roads. So basically what I mean is, we have a 3-wide road coming out of here. It's going to come in at 3. It'll come in at 3. We're going to have a couple of offshoots. And then when we get up towards, we'll say the governor's mansion is going to be, well, let's say we put it right here. I'm going to have a 5-wide field in the center where I will have orchards. Okay, dense orchards. And we'll have like cherry blossoms, cherry trees or apple trees or whatnot. And we'll have the cherry blossoms grow. And then the roads will go down alongside it. 2 wide roads on both sides with homes and businesses of the prominent people on each side coming all the way down till we hit the courthouse. Right? Right. Now, if I come in here and I go clear everything, like so, gonna go right up to here. I'm going to make sure I get everything from the shoreline. I'll make sure I get everything in here, straight across, right up to there. Okay, gonna unpause, times 5 speed, and let them get to work. I should have room in the various stockpiles to fit all of this. If I end up running out of room, I can add more stockpiles this way. So now, for the roads coming along this side of the bridge, I come in here and I go into red Ketchup's roads. I can do these red brick roads, sand brick roads, and sandstone roads, and then dark stone roads. Very nice. I think I'll do red brick roads, but I definitely need to get my brick production up. So if I look in here, how many bricks do I have? Got 207 bricks. That's not a lot. Now let's go to the trader. That would be you. You brought us corn seeds, squash seeds, peach seeds, and hemp seeds. Let's take a quick look at trade items. Do I have corn? I do. Do I have squash? I do not. put in squash. Do I have peach seeds? To be honest, I'm not actually interested in peaches. I'm not going to look. And do I have hemp? Hemp would come in good as a fabric. I'm going to throw in for the hemp seed. Let's see if I can actually afford it. That's 6,500. Going to go to inventory. I want to see perfume. I've got 46, so that's not great. Only got 800 there. I don't think I have enough to get the hemp seeds. Back that off. 2,500. We're going to go down here. How many wool coats do we have? We have 412, so I can put in as many wool coats as it takes, actually. 2,100, 2,400. I need 100 of something, so I could go wool coats. I could go warm coats are 20, so I could go 5 of those. And we've got 2,500. I will trade. I will look at orders, since I just bought what did I just buy? Squash. Since I just bought squash. Do I have any orders in here? I do not. What am I looking for? I got apple and cherry. I've got coffee and tobacco. I'm actually pretty good as far as orders go, so I'm just going to dismiss him. I'll let him go. Go back to overview. Unpause. What have we reached the limit on? I'm going to assume firewood? Really? Nice. What is that? That's health. Okay. What are you short of? Yeah, what are you short of? Butter and flour. I think you're short of butter. So let's come down this way real quick. You're going to make butter. You're going to make butter from milk, right? Making butter. Excellent. So it's either butter or flour I'm short of. So if we go, oh no, we got plenty of flour. Okay, so it's definitely butter that we're short on. Excellent. Okay, so I've got more flour than I can shake a stick at. If I look at flour, I've got 5,500 flour. There's my grain silo. I've got room to store in there. What did I just click? There we go. Right on. No, I'll let them continue on. Okay, go back to overview, unpause. Coming up this way. Beauteous. You're still short of glassware, but you're back to making glassware, so that's good. Oh yeah, so bricks. I need to get my brick production up and running better. So if I go into inventory, how much clay? I've only got 82 clay, right? And I know that over here, I've got these two guys digging clay. Can I get shore houses on this side without obstructing the river very much? So let's go into resource production. Yeah, resource production. There's a shore house there. That's the new style, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get one here. Can't get one there. I can get one there. So that would be a shore house. And can I get one there? I can. So that would be a shore house. Okay. So, track these guys. I will unpause and build those 2 shore houses. And then I need to find a way to get a brickworks over here for this part of the island. We're going to come into refined resources. It's going to be construction. No. Here we go. Brickworks. Brickworks requires 60 something or other. Okay, so how far down he can go to there? Then I can back him off 1. Clay. Okay, very good. So I have to spend clay to make bricks. Now, coming in here, I have a couple of different style roads, but we're going to go off of this one. We're going to have like so. Yeah. And then I can do various things in there, but I want to pay attention to the construction. Let's go 10 times speed. This one is not as bogged down as Mount Vernon is yet. Pewterware, fancy furniture, and silverware. So let's go here. How much silverware do we have? We have 0 silverware. Alright, so if I come here, how are you? Okay, so let us buy silverware. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm hello. It's exactly what I'm using the dry goods supplier for. I'm buying silverware. Did I buy pewterware at any time? LMNOP. I did not. Okay, so I've just been buying the fancy furniture and the silverware. I'm out of both. Okay. But if I open this guy up, he requires 4 fancy furniture and 5 silverware. So if I were to buy 100 fancy furniture, okay, I would need 125 silverware. So that would be 125 for a total of almost 6 grand. Let's look at the inventory. It's 19%. I don't know if I'll be able to buy it all. So we're going to come in here. We're going to go 50. We're going to go 150. We're going to go 50. That gets us closer. We're going to go 100. Okay. We're going to go 500. We're close. 850. We're down to 850 we need. Alright, so we're going to go in here. Overpaying by 50. So we're going to go 56. Right, we need to trade an additional 10. That is a single gold guilder. Boom. We will trade and we will dismiss. And that will get my homeware supplier back to making homewares. Excellent. I'm pausing. Okay. So does look like we cleared over there really nicely. I'm going to slow it down. Play. So, want to make sure I'm not overfilling these stockpiles. We're going to come in here with our laborers. And we're going to go a little further up. And a little further afield. Okay. Just like so. Yep. There we go. Okay, so we've got these shore houses are done. Yep, they look fine. Okay, let's work out the roads. We'll come in here with the mossy stone road. I'm gonna go across the back, like so. Come in here, like so. Do I want to go? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, so we're gonna pretty much wipe out the tree life on the island here. Come to there, there, and there. Okay, that's the brickworks. How's this barn? Good thing you're empty because you're going to be needed. So we're going to come in here. We're going to go 2 and 2. It's going to be clay and clay. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to start digging clay. We get the brickworks going in. I might actually even be able to, if I look carefully. Fuel, minerals, no. Construction, no. Materials. Materials would be like clay and sand. So I'm going to plop this guy in like so. Right? Just like that. And this guy here is going to be industrial fuel. Let's see if I can. Excellent. Just like that. Because I'm going to use the bricks to make brick roads, so I'm going to need a place to store the stuff that's nearby. So come in here, again, mossy stone, down like so. Like so. Excellent. Coming in here, pausing real quick. And get into there. So I can come right through the middle. Just like so. Come right up to there. Okay. I'm going to come across like that. Like that. Just fill it all in with the stone. I'm going to do that. Come down this side. Up to there. And yep, right up to there. Okay, excellent. Now, it means in the brickworks, I can put 2 people from clay and furnace fuel, or I can make charcoal from logs. I'm going to do the clay and furnace fuel because that's what I'm looking to do, is make bricks. So I'm pausing. And what are you low on? How can you be low on venison? Let's take a quick look at our inventory again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, we've got a lot of venison roasts. People should be eating more. I'm just saying. Okay, actually, come up the list. I want to pay attention to our bricks. Unpausing. Now, here's the bridge. There's the clearing. Make sure I'm clearing everything. I am. Now, coming off of the bridge, I'm going to use regular red stones. Yep. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep, that gets me firmly situated. Excellent. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Will come out 5. Okay. Do I have walls? So these are the walls toolbars, brick walls. If I do this, these are the tall ones. Okay, I don't want that yet. I'm gonna want it, but not yet. So these are the short ones, right? Yes, excellent. Okay, because the courthouse has a wall, a tall wall around it, but I want smaller walls. Well, you'll see what I'm talking about. So there's the brick road. That looks pretty good. So coming in here, let's actually start laying down a few bits of the brick wall that we have in Williamsburgh. And we're going to go from here. We'll go one end. So it's going to be, why don't we go one off the road, 2 off the road. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plop a corner in, like so. Okay, there's our industrial fuel storage is done. And then the raw material storage is just about finished. Excellent. Okay, so the brick production line should work just fine. Got the small brick walls there. I want to say we're going to go with the pause. Come in here. Just want to see what he's got. Beeswax, bones. We don't need any of that. Tallow, don't need it. Reeds, don't need it. Actually, do we need reeds? I do have my own reed farms. So, yeah, I didn't think I needed it. Okay. So, nothing needed there. We will... You can see, do you bring bricks? You don't. Okay, back to trade. Dismiss. Coming over here. On this side of the road, this is where we will have the courthouse. Courthouse has tall walls. So, how do I need to make an entrance, so that would be a gate. We'll go F. That would be a gate, we'll say here. Okay, so there'll be a gate there. I have to kind of condense it down a little bit. So we'll go with a gate there. And we'll go with a gate, we'll say over, well, actually, let me take a peek here. Theme sets, no. It's in here, here, Colonial Hall, here's the courthouse, right? Yeah, so the courthouse actually faces this way. So if that's the doorway, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there's the courthouse there. We're going to come back in here, 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 red brick. Here's the gate. Rotating. F, F. So we want it to be something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll go with there. 5. Right? So that should be 5 off and 5 off. So if I come into roads, it should be 5. Yep, that works. And 1 in the gate. In here, it should be 6 total. Yep, excellent. Very good. Okay, and then so we'll carry the wall along here. We'll go 5 around each one. Over here is sort of like a, I don't want to say it's a meeting hall, but something similar to that. So if I came into services toolbar, I could get, that would be an old pub barn. That's not what I'm looking for. I suppose I'm going to have to go into corner buildings, and I would have to go with like a tavern. It'd be a tavern. I've got the theater. It's definitely not a theater. Shoemaker, library. I could technically make it a library. I could, because that works like a school. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, so we have an idea how we're laying that part out. So if I come just outside the wall and I go 3, 3, 3, and then like that, that works for me. And then this portion over here would be like the gunsmith. So if I come in, is it just in the production? Yeah, so here's the weaponsmith. Kind of. Yeah, it kind of goes like that. So I'm going to put the weaponsmith in here, of which I'm going to pause for the time being. And we'll come into here. We'll get this low brick wall going around it. Not really around it, but we're going to come down here, and then we're just going to have it turn in. Okay. And same thing on this side. It's going to turn in there. And then it'll be 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Come straight across. There we go. And this is going to turn in, right? And I think something. 1, 2. Okay. There we go. Come in here to Brick Road. 1, 2, 3. All the way across like that. And there we have it. Our first couple of buildings in Williamsburgh. Sweet. Now I'll work on the wall offline, because I want to see how well I can make the wall because there are some diagonal points. I just want to see if I can actually make it a diagonal. I should have plenty of room in all of these. Excellent. I'm going to slate some more land to be cleared of all resources. I'm going to just come up this way. We'll go to there. To there. See if I can see the line. I believe it's there. Over to there. And then I've even got some area here that I could stand to clear out like so. And we'll let them chug on with that. Now, when we come back next week, we will continue on to plan and build. And we're going to start cranking through Williamsburgh, getting as much as we can. And eventually, I'll start removing the warehouses or the stockpiles. I'll remove and I'll fill them in throughout the town. So there'll be, well, if you look, I'll just show you as an example. I can come into these corner buildings in brick, and there's a stockpile corner building. So this can go in a couple of different places, and I have options to choose what I want the buildings to be made out of, so I can add a little variety. So if you like what you watched, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, anything like that, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Wednesday for another episode of Banished. Red Ketchup's Editor's Choice, Colonial Charter 1.76, Plymouth Plantation, and a plethora of other mods. Peace.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.